Here with my boy John Pedro. What'd you just do?
I topped YCS Niagara at top 16 with pure Sky Striker.
Alright, let me see your deck list.
I played 2 Ghost Ogre, 3 Ash, 3 Ray. That's it for the monsters. For spells, I played 3 Engage, 3 Widow Anchor, 2 Multi-Roll, 2 Area 0, 2 Eagle Booster, 1 Hercules Base, Drones, Afterburners, and Shark Cannon. That's it for the Sky Striker spells. I played 3 Shared Ride in the main, 3 Twin Twister, 2 Foolish Burial Goods in the Metal Foe fusion, 2 Terraforming, Rhoda, and Upstart. I opted to play the traps in this deck too, so I also played 3 Solemn Strike. This was extremely good today.
Tell them about one of your matchups.
One of the matchups for round 8 actually, that's where the Solemn Strike was probably the best. I ended up playing Invoked Mech Knight, and he made the Boral Sword game 2. I Solemn Striked when he made even the mirror matches actually. And some of the mirror matches I played, like striking a Kagari is so important because they can't Ray again. They can't make another Kagari that turn 2. So honestly, Strike was very, very good. I'll go on to the extra. So for the extra, obviously 3 Kagari, 3 Hayate, 3 Shizuku. I played just 9, just a standard. I played the Negrusu. This card was very, very good. I also played the Unicorn as well. Sometimes they both did come up, especially in the Goki matchup. If I wanted to clear their U-Link board, like this came in really clutch because I can make a Phoenix with 1 Widow Anchor, take it, and then Widow Anchor another one, make Negrusu, send this to send another card, and then I can Hornet Drones if I have it, and then just continue on my play. So it was very, very good. I played Bomber, the Phoenix obviously, Boral Sword, which I've made a couple times. It's just good for the OTK, and then Isolde. I do play Cherries in the side, so Isolde was always very good. My side, 3 Heavy Storm Duster. This was for Altergeist. I didn't play a single one at all this weekend. I did put this in once against Mirror Match when I did go first. I did end up playing only 5 Mirror Matches this weekend. I kind of wish I would have replaced these for something that I can use against Thunder Dragons because I didn't have anything on my side for Thunder Dragons. I ended up playing 1 in round 10. That went to game 3. I won, and then I lost to it in top 16. 3 evenly matched. This card was amazing in the mirror match, going second. Because the new time rule, Sky Striker mirror matches like very rarely go to game 3 now. So a lot of the times I would put this in anticipating going second, but they'd make you go first. That did happen a couple times, but this card is just too good not to play, especially if they open up multi-roll and you don't open up the Ogre. You can just clear their board and just continue on. 3 Mind Crush. This card was fantastic. Going first, this card almost went in every game I played, especially knowing that they're going to side in evenly matched against me. Like when they enter battle phase, you can just call Mind Crush and hit the evenly matched. That happened a couple times this weekend, and it's really good against the mirror match too. Something that was really fun playing, I played the 3 Dino Wrestler. So this card is really, really good just because it's a free summon. In the mirror match, it's really good too. Just because if you, like I opened up, the one time I did use this, actually I drew it twice, this event, but one of them I had to discard off Gumblar playing the Dark Goki player. But this card can come up multiple times. Like if you have this and Shark Cannon in the mirror match, it's insane because you can summon Shark Cannon the Ray, beat up a monster, and then tribute this to, well, Shark Cannon first obviously, and then this tacked over the Shizuku that they're probably going to have, and you can pop another card. So this card is very, very, very strong. It's good in the Goki matchup too. The only deck that I would say that this card is not good against is the Thunder Dragons, just because like the 26 crash is not relevant when they can protect themselves. And then the last card on the side was the 3 Cherries. This card's a little bit, I don't know about this card, because sometimes it can be good. Every time I tried to resolve this, it was hit by Call by the Grave, which meant that my ashes were safe. So I don't know, this card, it didn't really do much for me. I didn't want to play it in the mirror match just because really good Sky Striker players can play around it. I did put this in my Goki matchups though to hit the Isolde, but every time I played it, it always got called by the Grave. Which kind of, it did suck because this is a complete neg one, but at least my Ashes were able to go through if they only had the one called by the Grave. So other than that, that's it. The only changes I would make to the side is just cards for Thunder Dragons. That deck is very, very strong, especially against this deck. It has a really hard time going up against like Sky Striker. It has a hard time going up against Altergeist and Goki. So with Sky Striker, going up against Thunder Dragons, you need to make sure you see your Widow Anchors. That's how I won my round 10. My round 10 with him, I played Thunder Dragons. I was able to search all 3 of my Widow Anchors, and I just held on to them. So it's like your most important piece of the puzzle to go up against that matchup. But unfortunately, in top 16, I didn't open up very well, and he capitalized on me not opening up well. So no, other than that though, it had a really good event. I finished after Swiss X1-2. I finished 28th in Swiss. So other than that, I had a really good time.
What would you say for anyone trying to play Sky Strikers for the whole format upcoming?
Practice your Thunder Dragon matchup, just because, like, especially now, there was, in the top cut of the YCS, there was a lot more Thunder Dragons than Sky Strikers. Me and another guy were playing Sky Strikers, and both of us got eliminated in top 16. So moving into top 8, there was no Sky Strikers. So if you're going to go in this with Sky Strikers, make sure you understand the Thunder Dragon matchup. Make sure that you don't disrespect the deck and have cards. I'm kind of playing around with like Forbidden Chalice, Book of Eclipse, like options like that. If I do go onto that Book of Eclipse route though, I think jamming will be important. Just because jamming you can Book of Eclipse, jamming hit a set card, and then jamming can, if you have 3 engraved, you can hit any monster, so it doesn't matter if it's face up. So if I'm gonna continue playing this deck, which I probably am, I might want to look at putting jamming at least in the main. So
with the importance of Widow Anchor, would you say Mind Control might be a good option?
So okay, so this is funny. So we were at the hotel, and I already handed in my deck list for pre-register. And one of the things that our group was talking about was Mind Control and the importance of Mind Control against Thunder Dragons. I disrespected the deck, and I wasn't expecting it to be as prominent as it was in the YCS. So I did only play 2, but moving forward, I really wish I had Mind Control, because being able to just take their Colossus and link it away, it's too important. That's why Widow Anchors are so important too. Like, if you open up Widow Anchor, you can negate the effect and combo out. If you happen to have 3, you can take it, link it away. But Mind Control is 100% needed. So if anything is going to change in the side deck, I'm probably going to take out the cherries and put in 3 Mind Control.
Alright, sounds good.
Awesome. Well, thanks.
Thanks, John.
Any shout-outs you'd like to say?
Shout-outs, yes, actually. So my testing group, so all of us test as often as we possibly can. I like to shout out Jordan. Like, almost all these hand traps aren't mine, so Jordan always hooks me up with all these hand traps, so shout out to him. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alright, perfect. Thanks.